Hello. Hello there. Welcome. Welcome to a divine message. Let's see what the divine has to say to you. What's going on? What's going on in the spirit world? What needs to be said? We have the sun, Kamala Khan, the Fool, the Moon, Judgment, the Hanged Man, and the Two of Swords. Page of Cups and the Lovers. The Fool and the Page of Wands. So a hanged man here. A hanged man. Somebody who has followed his gut. Somebody who's followed the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Somebody who's followed their intuition always, even if it was shunned upon. Somebody who's stuck to themselves, somebody who's stuck to the truth, who felt the truth and embodied the truth and kept pushing and kept fighting and kept defending themselves. Somebody who's very brave, who does not get the credit they deserve, is winning. This person has cast a judgment. This person in the eyes of many is the Hanged Man. In the eyes of many, he's like the Winter Soldier. He's this hero that people see. He's this hero that has made mistakes, but the Winter Soldier's mistakes were not his fault. It was due to society. It was due to brainwash. But the Winter Soldier was brainwashed. So some people may judge him for that past. Some people may judge him that he's weird, that he's from the 40s. It's like you may have a 40s, a 50s, a 60s soul. Or that's when you're from. And that's what people see you as. People see you as this old school savage, this old school warrior. But the truth is, your connection with God is what no one sees. And who you are to God is what no one knows. You're the Black Panther. You're the king, you're the queen. So you have the power of the universe in your hands. You have the power to cast judgment on anyone or anything. You are the judge. You are the trusted king in God's eyes, the trusted queen. So, your surroundings, I'm speaking to somebody whose surroundings gave you a hard time. They gave you a hard time. They put you into indecision. They try to lower your standards of yourself. They try to make you feel trapped, like you have nowhere to go. And then you saw the truth. You saw that this is just a projection. This entire hellish reality you're feeling for your entire life was a projection from 3 people. And I say that because I see the 3 cameras on my phone. So 3 people probably. This is prominently from 3 people. And you were like, okay, this is an energy from 3 people out of 8 billion that are alive and infinite on the other side. That is not my reality. That will never be my reality. And there was this Miles Morales moment, this awakening, where you were Miles and you realized your freedom. You realize that you're Spider-Man. You may not have your movie. You may not be worldwide known as Spider-Man, but you are Spider-Man. And you do have all the freedom in the world and all the opportunities in the world. And then there's this Lovers, the Fool, the Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, you were a lover. You were a lover. This is Spider-Man, Deadpool, Human Torch, and Gambit. So, all 4 of those guys are deep, deep lovers. And the Human Torch here is a bit of a player. So is Gambit. These 2 are a bit of a player, but they have such divine, masculine confidence, where they don't listen to society. They don't listen to what the naysayers think they should be. They don't listen to people guilting who they are. These guys are like, I'm enjoying my life. I'm a winner here. No matter what. But you're also this Spider-Man. Spider-Man is more of a sensitive lover. So it's like, yes, you do have these aspects of you who is wild and untamed and a ball of fire and a savage and a fool. That's your element. You love being the fool. You love being wild. You love being wild. But you're also a deep, deep sensitive lover. So you're this Miles here looking up at Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man, you see him as your future self. You see Spider-Man as your future self. You see that, oh, Peter was just patient. Peter just kept doing him. He kept being him. Mary Jane loved the fact that he was sensitive. And he kept saving the day. He was Spider-Man. And eventually, things just worked out for him. So, yeah, you're in this Miles Morales, this Page of Cups, this curious, new beginner energy. Who knows, you have a Wheel of Fortune on the other side. And it is a Wheel of Fortune of love. It's combining all these energies. You will be able to be a wild, untamed dragon flirt of a person, filthy rich, while also being a sensitive lover. You'll be allowed to be ambiguous, allowed to be mysterious, because this lover gets it. This lover gets it more than anyone. This lover is you. This lover is you and another person. You guys save the day in different ways. Beautiful. Gorgeous stuff here from the Marvel deck. Knight of Cups with Cyclops. And King of Coins. And Page of Swords. And Queen of Swords. Okay, Cyclops, Iron Man. Gwen. Miles is Spider-Man. So we got Miles as partner here. And we have Elektra. Interesting. So for you, Miles Morales, out there, you're gonna get your Gwen, the devil. So there's like a ton of different archetypes here. So for some of you, you're this Miles Morales character. You're what I described earlier. And there's a lover who is very similar power to you. They probably do the same thing, but they're slightly more detached. You're more emotional than them, but it works. It's like, it needs to be like that. Your sensitivity balances them out, and their detachedness balances you out. Because regardless of the water within you, the love is still abundant. The love is still potent and powerful and equal from the two of you. So their detachment is their superpower. Their detachment makes them very powerful. It makes you two a very powerful couple. That is beautiful. You guys complement each other. You guys are better with each other. You guys are more powerful with each other. Because you have these two opposite energies. And you're willing to collaborate. So that is beautiful. So there's 3 different archetypes here. Maybe you're all of them. Maybe you're one of them. But there's this Cyclops energy, this Cyclops archetype who is a loner. Cyclops is a bit of a loner. Cyclops can't look at a lot of people. Cyclops has a fear of ruining people for a good reason. It's like, he is also extremely emotional. It's like, there's a Miles storyline, there's a Cyclops storyline, and there's an Iron Man storyline. It seems like Miles is the kid version of you, Cyclops is the teenage version of you, and Iron Man is your adult version. And if you're the feminine, it's Gwen, Loki, the devil, and Elektra. So, Cyclops energy, the teenage version of you. You're a dangerous person. You're straight up a dangerous person. And you know that, you get that. You get that your energy is extremely potent. And it affects people in different ways. You just know that no matter what, you will be remembered for the rest of whoever you're interacting with's life. So that is a huge realization, because you're coming from this Miles Morales self who didn't have a lot of confidence. Miles Morales didn't have a lot of confidence before he was Spider-Man. And that was him interacting with Gwen taught him who he truly is, and him empowering himself through looking up to Spider-Man taught him who he really is. And then you're in this energy where you are the outlier now. You're embodied. You know who you are now. And it's a bit of a menace to society. And your lover here is the devil. Your teenage self loves the devil. Straight up. If that resonates, that resonates. Your teenage self's love is the devil. So this could mean that the feminine starts to embody a devilish energy. An energy that's truly pissed off. That's truly, it's like both of you guys were shunned. The masculine was shunned, the feminine was shunned. And like I said, the feminine is more detached. So the masculine is like holding tight. The masculine's holding tight to his heart, holding tight to his love. And he's like, I'm not gonna be the devil. And the feminine, the detached one, is like, I don't give a shit, I'll be the devil. I don't care. This society has fucked me. I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna be a badass. I'm gonna be my protector. And the masculine here admires that about her. Admires her fearlessness. Admires her soul. He recognizes her soul. And Cyclops usually can't look at people, but he can look at her. Because she doesn't judge him. And this evolves. This evolves into Iron Man and Elektra, where the masculine has gone through it. The masculine has gone through the fucking ringer. The ringer of love. And he's Iron Man. The legend. The hermit. The legendary hermit. Iron Man is a legendary hermit. A legendary genius. No one sees Iron Man unless it's a press conference. Unless he's suited up, ready to save the day, ready to save the world. You're going from saving the day, like Spider-Man, to saving the world. And the masculine is powered. Notice how Iron Man has his heart chakra illuminated. He's powered by love. He's not the teenage self. He's not the Miles Morales self. He's not that person anymore. Yes, it's within him, but he's not strung along by his emotions anymore. He's the king. Everything he does is emotional. Everything he does is powered by love. He's feeling all of it. He's feeling all of this. But he's not burdened by it. He's in his power. He's in his suit. He could do anything in that suit. And then the feminine here, Elektra, evolves from the devil. Yeah, the feminine here It goes from Loki, the god of deception, to Elektra. She learns from the masculine. This version of the feminine is integrated with the masculine. And they're embodying very, very similar energies. King of Coins and the Queen of Swords. They're both bosses. They both don't need anyone. So this detached little girl becomes an absolute queen, an absolute symbol of freedom, of justice. So she becomes a warrior, a rogue warrior. She's not fighting for labels. She's not fighting for the light or for the dark. She's just who she is. She will never put herself in a label ever again. And that is beautiful. This deck just did some beautiful stuff. Death with Phoenix and the Empress. With Mrs. Fantastic. Two of Cups and the High Priestess with Storm. Beautiful. So it's like Spirit saying, that was a beautiful story, Kevin. That was a beautiful rundown of everything that has happened and everything that will happen. But there's a level beyond that. There's this Phoenix energy, there's this death energy that leads to Empress. It's like everything I just said, beautiful story. But there is an archetype beyond it. It's like the reason I am able to speak about those things is because I've died to those things. I've died as Iron Man. I've died as the most evolved person in the story and became the Empress. So you have risen above the storylines. You've risen above watching a movie relating to the characters. You now relate to the creator. You now relate to whoever channeled the story. And this Two of Cups here, it's like all of that struggle transcends into this new Two of Cups, this new ethereal Two of Cups with the High Priestess. You and the High Priestess. You and your High Priestess self. So, there's levels. And you are connecting to a High Priestess. Somebody who's just like you. Somebody who's gone through a death and rebirth, but with a completely different story. A completely different story, yet ended up with your level of consciousness, looking completely differently, coming from complete different backgrounds. That's Storm. It's like Storm. Storm is from Egypt. So, whatever you went through, she went through something very, very differently. And flip and switch the roles, of course. And I'll leave you with that. I love you. God bless you.